Hey y'all, welcome back to the kitchen for another episode of What's Cooking with the Bear. Today we are making beef barley soup, vegetable beef barley soup to be exact. Weather's getting cold outside, want some really good soup, so we're gonna make it. Sit back, relax, and I'll get to cooking. All right, y'all, get this deal started. We gotta brown our beef, so got the heat set about medium high, and we're going to work in batches. We're going to do about half and half, that way we're not crowding the frying pan. And I went ahead and pre-seasoned the meat, some salt, pepper, a little garlic powder, you know, just the normal. So whoop. Man, this is some crappy stew meat, but it is what it is. Alright, there's about half. So I'm going to throw a lid on it. We're going to get it good and browned up. Then we'll move on to the next step. So let me get this all browned up. We'll come on back. Alright, y'all. We got this first batch here all kind of browned up a little bit. So we're going to take this and put it into our cooking vessel, which we're using a crock pot today. You can do this in a regular stock pot, you know, cook it on the stove, but myself, I'm doing it in the crock pot just because it's easier and I don't have to watch it. Set it and forget it. So, alright. Get that first batch in there. Alright. And we're just basically trying to render some of the fat out of it and, you know, get it kind of brown. So, and I don't know if I said in the first clip that this is about a little over 2 pounds of meat. So you can use whatever kind you want. I usually find a real nice lean roast, and I'll cut it up myself, but they didn't have anything that I was really liking, and they were like really expensive, so we just went ahead and got stew meat. So we'll get the lid thrown on this and get this batch browned up and continue on making our soup. So, alright, y'all hang out. I'll come right back. Alright, y'all. Second round is all browned up. I'll get those into our cooking vessel here. Now we're not going to waste all that yumminess there in the bottom of this pan. We're going to take our some of our beef broth and we're going to scrub this stuff off and get it all loosened up, because that's where a lot of the flavor's at. You can hear them chunks are coming up loose. Just work it back and forth until we get it all nice and loosened off of there. Get all the little corners and chunks and every little thing we can out of there. Alright. That's flavor, baby. Flavor. In the pot she goes. Alright. Alright. going to move on and take the rest of our beef broth there, dump it over that. And then we got an onion. It's all nice and roughly chopped up. I'm going to throw that in there. Let me grab the rest of the ingredients to go in here. Alright, y'all, we're back. Now, I usually use, they usually have a frozen vegetable soup mix, and it's got onions and potatoes in it already. They didn't have it, so we just got the frozen vegetable mix. It's got the carrots, green beans, corn, and peas. So you can use whatever mix of vegetables you want. We're going to use two 12-ounce bags of that. And then we're going to put in, I like mushrooms in mine, so we got a 8-ounce bag of frozen mushrooms. And then for taters, we're just going to use hash brown, little cubed hash brown. So, you know, dump in as many as you like on them. So, alright, there's that. So, now we need to add our liquid, which is, this is 6 cups of beef broth. You can use the low sodium stuff if that's what you want to use. This is just the regular stuff, and I usually use the store brand, but I think everybody had the same idea of making some beef stew, because they had no store brand. So, all right, that's 6 cups plus 1 can, and we got 1 more can here, because I wanted 8 cups. So this is going to be a little over 8 cups, half a gallon, 2 quarts, whatever you want to call it. So, alright. Alright. There you go with that. Now we need now, this is one thing I add to mine that some people may not like, but I add about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Maybe. Uh-oh. Are we out of Dijon? We're not out. It was just not at the bottom. Alright, about a tablespoon of Dijon, and then I'm going to add some extra garlic powder to mine, because that's what I want. About a tablespoon probably. We already got the pepper on there, and now we need the Worcestershire sauce, because, you know, Worcestershire. So, a few good shakes of that. Probably another tablespoon for this amount of soup. There's that. And then a bay leaf or 2. These are kind of small, so we're going to add 3 bay leaves right there on top. So, alright. That's that. Now we just need to put our crock in the cooker base, set it for low, and forget it for about 4 hours. So I'm going to do that, and then when she's done, we'll bring y'all back. Y'all chill. See you in 4 hours. Alright, y'all. We're about an hour into this, and ooh, it's smelling good. It's cooking up nice. It takes a little while for all them frozen vegetables to get thawed out, but the smell is just absolutely heavenly, y'all. I'm gonna steal a piece of beef. Mmm. Oh, that is yummy. Now, this is vegetable beef barley soup. Notice we didn't put the barley in yet because we got the quick barley. I found that don't put this in till like about an hour before it's done, because this cooks real quick and you don't want it to basically fall apart and, you know, get destroyed. So alright, we got this cooking, so we're just gonna put the cover back on and let her go. So y'all hang out and we'll be back. Alright y'all, it's been a couple more hours and it's coming along nicely. It's smelling delicious. So I'm gonna try to get a tater out here, because that'll be the true test of when stuff's done. The taters are tender. Hot taters. No, still a little crunchy. So yeah, but smelling delicious, looking delicious. So we're going to let her cook away. So put the lid back on her, and we'll come back to you guys later. Alright y'all, it's been a pretty good time. 5-6 hours, something like that. I kind of lost track. I guess I could tell if I looked at the clock. And it's been about 5.5 hours. So she's cooking up nicely. You can see there she was bubbling. So we're going to add our barley. And remember, if you're using, you know, well, any kind of like dehydrated barley, 1 cup will yield you 3 cups of it cooked, because it swells up. So we got 1 cup of quick barley here. We're just going to dump it in and give her a stir. Get it mixed in nicely. That's looking so good, y'all, and the smell. Woohoo! So, alright. Put the lid back on her. Half hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Depends on my timeline here, what I'm got going on. So we'll come back when we get that taken care of. Alright y'all, let's give us a little stir. Oh yeah, that barley's come out nice. Look at that. That is awesome. Alright. That looks delicious, y'all. So alright. I'm going to let it cook just a little bit longer. I got a couple little things to finish up, and then we'll do a taste test. So, oh, and by the way, I did remove the bay leaves before I put the barley in. That way, it don't get mixed into the soup. So, all right, catch you all in a little bit. All right, y'all. Let's do our little taste test here. So, y'all, there ain't nothing like good homemade pot of soup, you know. That is so good. So easy too. Like I said, you can do this on stock pot on the stove, but I prefer to do it in a crock pot. That way you can just go about your daily business, and at the end of the day, when you're good and tired and cold, good hot bowl of soup to warm you up and get you going. So, yep, it's awesome. And nice thing about this is you can add whatever vegetables you want. I added mushrooms to mine, you know, and I got the potatoes, the carrots, the corn, the peas, the green beans. You know, I got them all in there. You know, some of them you don't like, you can add what you want. You know, so that's it. Thank you all for watching. Hit that like button if you like the channel. Please subscribe,
and it's free. It helps the channel out, but it is 100% totally free for you. You know, you get all these good recipes. So appreciate y'all, love y'all, and as always, bon appetit.